Okay, what is discovery? Discovery, in the sense of litigation, means either party's ability to obtain all of the evidence relevant to the lawsuit or relevant to the case. Okay, say the plaintiff sends a request for discovery from the other party. That means they're asking for the evidence relevant to the case. Now, the standard for discovery is basically any evidence that will be relevant to the case at hand and admissible at trial. Okay. That being said, the parties have a lot of latitude in requesting or asking for any information that could potentially lead to relevant evidence or evidence that could be admissible at trial. There are several mechanisms by which parties do this, and they do this under the authority of the court. So the parties can send each other question lists that are required to be answered, and these are called interrogatories. These interrogatories state specific questions that must be answered truthfully by the other party. Okay, failure to answer any of the interrogatories results in the court deeming the question or allegation as being true. Okay, so it's important to answer the interrogatory. Another one would be a request for production. This is similar to a subpoena in a criminal case, but it's the ability of one party to send to the other party or to outside third parties a request that they produce information that's relevant to the case. So, say I'm the plaintiff, I may send a request for production to the defendant's telephone company to ask for their phone records, for example, because their phone records are somehow relevant to the cause of action at hand. Requests to produce are a very strong power and often the strongest power when it comes to uncovering evidence relevant to the case. Other discovery method could be a deposition. That's where you call a party in or you call a third party in and you swear them under oath and you take their statement. That generally locks the individual into their statement before they're able to forget or it allows the parties to prepare for what the individual being deposed is going to say at trial. So it's a very important technique. And those are the main elements of discovery. Some jurisdictions allow for requests to admit. So basically you can go ahead and establish which facts of the allegation that the parties dispute. Okay. And that would be another instrument. But collectively, discovery is the use of these tools to get information relevant to the case at hand.